Welcome back to Heaven Sent Boyfriend. This is Saida.
And I am Chancellor. How you guys doing this Friday evening?
Welcome back for another Friday. Thank goodness for Fridays.
Yes. It's been a long week, but it's been pretty good. How's y'all week been going?
I hope it's been going good. We got the weather cooling down, but it's still really warm, so let's hang on to summer. We kind of have a nice transition fragrance to talk about today. We have Borea by Tiziana Terenzi. Beautiful black and gold bottle. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. 5 more days of summer, but before we transition.
Oh, no, that makes me depressed. Oh, summer's in our heart forever. All right, then. Yeah, we have Borea by Tiziana Terenzi today. Another beautiful fragrance. I love this fragrance house. It's quickly become one of my my loves. I love multiple fragrance houses, but this is definitely just went straight to the top. I love these fragrances. Borea here, we have a fruity floral. So Chance is going to kind of give us the backstory on this fragrance and also some of the notes.
Indeed, I will. And again, guys, as always, if you're liking what we're doing here, if you're a fragrance enthusiast as well, please keep coming back to our channel because every Friday we're going to be giving you something new as we transition into the fall season. Let us know what are some of your go-to fragrances that you go to during different seasons, or even different sort of events or celebrations or what have you.
Yeah, that's right. Every Friday. So get your wine and chill with us and listen to some jazz, talk about fragrance. We definitely have some wine or some kind of something to drink before we film. Every single time, if you're wondering. That's right.
Hey, and by the way, just a small segue. We did not plan this. Me wearing the emerald and her wearing the olive green. We did not plan this.
It's sickening, you guys. We do this all the time. We go out to the supermarket and we'll be wearing the same colors.
Yeah.
I think we've been together so long, so we just
never planned.
it's just we just connected mentally or something. Like
we got ESP.
Oh, we got ESPN.
Right on. Man, so
here we go. All right, give us a backstory now.
So a little bit about this fragrance. Inspired by a romantic Italian city where flowers, music, and love blend together, Tiziana Terenzi's Borea Extrait de Parfum is a journey to Sanremo. Known as the city of flowers, Sanremo is surrounded by terraces where every known variety of flower grow, such as jasmine, magnolia, lily of the valley, freesia, countless varieties of rose, and unique tuberose.
Oh, Borea. Now, that's really interesting to hear the description because it says, the city full of flowers. Now, I wouldn't say this is an overly floral fragrance because sometimes when you think about flowers, you think about like really thick, just oppressive floral scent, like almost like a old-fashioned scent. But you don't get that with Borea. You get a very sweet floral.
Yeah.
So Chancellor, you go ahead and read up the notes for us.
All right, so our top notes we have tonight are going to be coconut, almond, pear, and plum, with the middle notes being tuberose, jasmine, freesia, and rose. And our base notes are going to transition into vanilla, sandalwood, musk, and oak moss.
Oh yeah, those are beautiful notes. Now, I would say most of what I get with Borea is the almond. Now, when I say almond floral. Now, this reminds me a lot of, I'm not saying it's a dupe for it, but it reminds me a lot of Rolling in Love by Killian. When I initially smelled this fragrance, that's exactly the impression I got, but better. In the sense of Rolling in Love, it could be very linear on me, and it was not, the longevity wasn't as good. So I got like that almondy floral scent. If you really love that fragrance, I would give Borea a try. Now, Chancellor, what'd you get from this one? Chancellor said he smelled coconut. Yes. I don't get coconut.
So initially when she sprayed it, I got lots of the berries and the fruitiness of it, right? But as it started to set in, you guys ever had like or smelled the coconut flakes that your grandma like puts on German chocolate cakes or any sort of cakes? You know, it's Thanksgiving. She's up in there mixing it. She's like, you lick the bowl, all that kind of stuff. I got the more of the coconut and the vanilla and the tuberose as it set in more, and a little bit of the musk and a bit of sandalwood too.
I can see that. I definitely get tuberose, but it's not like the bubble gummy tuberose. It's more like the floral, like the waxy, sweet flower petal smell. But you're actually, or scent, you're actually right. Yeah, that coconut is not like the idea of coconut water, it's the coconut flakes, like they kind of dried out, but they still have some moisture to them.
Yeah.
But they're very, very sweet, and they're just like kind of drizzled on top of something, like you said, that's something creamy, like a cake, right? You get like a creaminess to the fragrance too.
Very light, very subtle.
Yeah, exactly. And then a powderiness, but like powdered sugar versus like a baby powder. So yeah, that's a beautiful description of it. Yeah, so that's the kind of coconut you get with this. So coconut, almond, tuberose so far we get. But the almond that's in here is not cherry-like. I'll say that. It doesn't give you the fruity cherry almond. It gives you like an almond that's into the dried nut. So there's a dryness to this fragrance, but it's not like I would say dry enough that you wear it in hot weather and not feel like sweaty and feel like overwhelmed and just
I can
like
see that.
Yeah, you're just not like overwhelmed with sweet, all the stuff going on. But dry enough also too that you wear it in fall and winter, and it's just like a great 4-season fragrance, I would say. But mostly for me, this would be fall and winter. I'll say that.
All seasons. That's interesting. So
yeah, definitely 4 seasons.
Okay,
yeah.
so spring, like what do you get? Okay, so like how does it make it more apt for spring and summer? How would you say?
Well, I would say the floral element and the dryness of the fragrance without it being too cloying makes it nice for spring and summer. But spring is kind of similar to fall in the sense of it's a cooler weather. So I think you can wear layers. It's nice if you're wearing a scarf or something. You kind of spray perfume, and it's cozy. It's a cozy enough smell to create warmth with you mentally, and that's what I mean.
Okay.
In the sense of, but in the summertime, I can see it being a nice one to wear out at night if you're dressed up. You know?
So is it kind of like in the early parts of spring where it's still kind of chilly outside, but it's not quite warm enough to where you got to get rid of the turtlenecks and the pullover hoodies and things like that? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, but I love to say my favorite season is fall. So anytime I have a fragrance, most of the time it's a fall fragrance. Like I'll say, it's definitely great for this time of the year. What we have going on now, as far as the cooler nights, the warmer days, but you can still dress elegantly without sweating and looking hard. Like sweating up your fragrance and everything like that. I think this is great for this time of year.
Yes, and again, like I personally think it's a bit too sweet for me to wear it. Like I know I do understand it's unisex, but again, it's a very, very lovely fragrance, you guys. Like check it out, men and women both. Like your chemistry may be a bit different. I personally don't think it sits well with me, but try it out anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely unisex fragrance. Like I know there's some reviewers that review this fragrance and they say they love it as far as males. For me, I tend to like more feminine leaning fragrances, but I will say there's a woodiness to this. Now it has some oak moss in there and then sandalwood, so I can see how it's deep enough and intense enough for a man to wear, where it smells very beautiful on him. I could picture a man wearing this if he's dressed to the nines, and if I didn't know this, what the name of the fragrance was, you could get the impression that it's a fragrance for a male, not for a male. It's unisex, but for me, it leads more feminine as well. So I think it just creates the deep woods and everything, kind of create the sensual scent for you to wear at night. Makes it sexy. I think it's a very sexy fragrance.
I do too. Like I said, it's a very sweet, very very feminine, just for my taste. I wouldn't wear it, but again, it smells lovely on her. I love it, man. Especially when we first sprayed it on.
Absolutely. And Tiziana Terenzi, you can't beat it with the bottle. I'll tell you, these beautiful kind of metallic bottles with the cap. This cap is a little bit lighter than the other ones. The other ones are metal, but this one is great. Beautiful design, and I love this fragrance house. I'm just gonna pick up more fragrances.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, again, thank you guys for joining us for another Friday. We were 5 days away from fall. So again, in the comment section, let us know what are some fragrances that are speaking to you this fall. What are you transitioning into? And like, comment, share, let's get some dialogue going.
Right. Subscribe. We love to see you here. We love to see your comments. And I look forward to sharing more fragrance with you.
All right, guys. So until next Friday, we'll see you guys later. Enjoy your weekend.
Have a good weekend.